Morning everybody. It is Friday and we're back at the track. As you can see, we're in a little bit of a different location. That's obviously my car right there, my buddy's trailer. It's where I left it for the night. He said I can use this space today, so I guess I'm gridding up with him, which is kind of convenient. It's a good place for my tools and everything without my nice enclosed trailer. I went home last night, hour drive to get here in the morning, so I'm pretty tired. So I got here pretty late in the morning today. So the first things first, we're gonna go ahead and start getting ready. I gotta get on track pretty shortly here. But first session, I'm actually going to just observe how the car's handling. Yesterday I was having an issue. I was noticing it near my end sessions, once where I was pushing it a little bit harder. The car was skipping, like it was a little too stiff in the rear. That may be a sway bar issue. I might be able to loosen the suspension or soften the suspension a little bit to counteract that. So I'm gonna observe this session, how it handles, and I'm gonna try and make adjustments for next session. I will, however, do one thing real quick, just as a precaution. These, I believe, are 24 click. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll do the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do remember how it was running yesterday, so we'll see if those 5 clicks make any difference between yesterday's last session and today's first session. That way I can make more adjustments after first session based off of how it feels now. Maybe that'll be the remedy I need, but I still think I might need to adjust the sway bar on this one. Okay, so finished up my first session, and I will say first problem off, I was running slower. My fastest time was a 1:47.7. So that's really unfortunate because 1:47.7 is slower than any of the overall fastest times that I ran yesterday. And that was my overall fastest time, was 1:47.7. So I'm ultimately running slower today. I will say the adjustment I did to my rear suspension felt really good out there. But like I said, I ran slower, so I don't really know what that is. It could be the tires and the brakes being so much older. So the plan is I'm not going to change anything on the car between the last session and the next session because I don't think anything needs to change performance-wise. What I am going to do is I'm going to run out there on my next session, which is somewhat shortly now. If something needs to be changed between second and third session, I have all of lunch. I can adjust the sway bar if I wanted to do that. One thing, however, that is unfortunate is this guy right over here. I can barely see on my screen here, but this guy right over here, he's my competition. He is the one running directly behind me. He's running 4th to my 3rd place. And only by a few points. But sadly, and this is where the sad part comes into play, he has power steering issues again and is not making it out for this session. If he doesn't make it out today for any of his sessions, then that guarantees me 3rd place. And although that sounds good, I don't want to win 3rd place like that. You know, that's not even a driver skill-based thing. It's just unfortunate circumstances where things break on his car. That being said, I've got to go ahead and get ready for my 2nd session. There's a few things I need to do. and we're gonna see that should be my fastest session. Hopefully I can get back down to the 146s, or if better, a 145. These tires are not looking good. That was second session. I put down a record time, and by record time I mean record for the day, as the fastest TT4 car, the only TT4 car to go out there that session, of a 147.5 XX. I don't remember the exact. I did two 147.5 laps out there during my last session, so a little bit of consistency, but these tires, they're just shot. Now, I haven't adjusted the suspension at all or any of those components. I've left it as I did when I first touched it. I didn't touch the sway bar or anything despite having the wheels off. I'm actually doing a rotation now because it's felt really good. What I need to do, and this is the only things I really need to do for my next session, is I've looked at my brakes. Let me show you what they look like right now, because they don't look pretty, but they're still there. This is the side that gets the worst amount of the wear right there, as you can see. It still has material. It's past the indicator, to the wear indicator. This is the one that gets beaten up the worst, but as you can see, it still has some material on it. Should theoretically last the rest of the day. I have to figure out which one of these tires is the worst off. They've still got some tread left on them, some material. None of them are cording yet, which surprises me. I don't expect them to have lasted this long. Put in a little bit of fuel with that terrible, terrible California compliant fuel can, and then we'll be ready to go out one last time. No, two last times. We're only half done with the day. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do that, and then I think I'm gonna have some lunch. Well, my camera died before I had to go out to my last session, so unfortunately you may have missed some content there. I don't exactly remember what got said during lunch. I just finished up my third session of the day, and I ran a new fastest time for the day. A 147.1, even, flat, nothing more, just 147.1. I know I could be faster. Anyway, I've got like 2 hours before my next session out there. I do have to get ready to start packing the car onto the trailer, which is nowhere near me right now. I have to go get the trailer, which is somewhere over that way. But in the meantime, they're about to start some races, so I'm gonna go check out these cars. I think it's gonna be the Spec Miata race. There's a bunch of people over there already, so we're gonna go watch some racing. with that little bit of racing done, there's not a lot of time left in the day, so I think I'm not doing anything to the car, not this time, not right now, because there's nothing I need to get done. But what I do need to do is I need to get ready to leave, because I have to be out of here quick, but not as quick as last time. So I need to get the trailer, which once again is somewhere over there, and then I'll kind of do some half packing in preparation for getting out of here. That way I can at least get out of here somewhat on time today. I have got everything I need ready for the car to go, for the truck to go. Car's ready to go on, but I've still got the third session to go. I'm gonna get out there one last time, see if I can put down a faster time. Once again, it's just practice, but if we can get faster, fourth session, great. If not, great. We still get a third place medal. And then as soon as that's done, I'll get the whole thing loaded on the trailer, and then we'll get out of here for the day. I don't know how this happened. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. Now, I have had some really good laps in my fourth session, but this day I ran faster literally every session. That being my fastest session with a 1:46.9. Really weird stuff. I was driving a little bit of a different line. I was taking the last turn, which is the first turn in a way, to set up a lap different than I typically do, just to see if that would go faster, and it did. Oh, and because I was the third person to show up, I got third. It's an actual medal this time. I want to get this trailer loaded up because I do have to get the trailer back to U-Haul sooner than later. So the sooner I have it loaded up, the sooner I can get out of here and make sure I don't get charged extra money for having it for 10 more minutes. That was a lot easier now that I know what I'm doing, kind of. So what I was struggling with, I had a nightmare doing this actually when I was putting on the trailer the night that I was coming here. One of the big issues is this guy right here sits 6 inches up. This one's actually bent. This one's bent properly, this part, but the inside part's actually bent. This is up, so it's even higher, and that has a hard time clearing my fender, or my bumper. So what I've done is I've got these paving stones. Now this one's not super long, but it's sitting on that paving stone, which gives it just enough clearance to make it over that. If you don't get all the way up to this though, it won't strap down properly. And because these are long, my best option was to just tie them in a knot to each other, and they're behind the latch right there, so they're not gonna fall out. But yes, I'm getting out of here just as I wanted to, time-wise, 5 o'clock. I got an hour drive home, get the car unloaded, half hour to get this thing back, and I should be done by 7:30, no problem. Anyway guys, like I said, this is kind of a new style for me to upload these 2 videos for you guys, this being Sunday and then the last one being Saturday. Let me know what you guys think about that style of doing it. Maybe you guys like it, maybe you guys don't. Maybe I should just group Saturday, Sunday into one giant video. Anyway guys, if you like the video, drop a like down below. If you want to see more videos like it, drop a subscribe. We do a lot of racing, we work on the car. We've still got to fix that Yukon so we can get it out. Haven't been able to use that thing once this year, and I've only got 1 more weekend left. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. and I'll see you in the next video.